As long as I have this, I'll be okay. And here's a run I'm gonna dive into. We got +5 critical chance, plus 10% maximum health, all that stuff, power and enhanced poison damage, and enhanced frost damage. All from the very beginning. Plus whatever this nice lady is gonna give us. And we got Elboo's Spear, which maybe isn't such a good thing. Because it goes like this. Although I can spin it around in a fun attack, but only once in a while. We'll just hope that we can manage to get our katana upgraded at some point. A big chest right away. This will hopefully give me something rare at least. A gun. A big gun. Oh, I'm gonna like that. I can already tell I'm gonna like this. 14 to 20 damage, 100% 100 aim accuracy, 8% critical chance, fires a special bullet. Yeah, let's get rid of that stupid spear. Alright. Yes, I'm going to like this gun a lot. This might be my new permanent weapon. And the special bullet... a big one. Okay, cool. We're gonna use this for a bit. And a room that looks like this. I really wish I knew what any of these were, but since I know what at least one of these is, I'll take that one. The Watcher. It goes along with my deadly kiss. There's a combination you don't want to find in real life. And the food lady right away, so that's a pretty good start. He has something that increases reload speed by about 25%. I'll definitely take that because I'm going to be using a gun this run. It definitely is nice to be able to stay away from the enemies again instead of having to get right up in their business every time I want to hurt them. The only thing my big friend has is some armor, which is going to give me 15 defense, but I'm going to lose movement speed, and I'm not sure I want that right now. I'm going to go ahead and take that. I'm going to get rid of this thing and take the armor instead. What happens when I special bullet an enemy? Oh, it goes through it. It didn't kill it one hit, but it did go through it, so that's good. Back to the altar, so I get to start sacrificing for my next legendary weapon. And we're already like a quarter of the way there, so that's a good start. For my food before the boss, 15 power, 12.5% max health. For this boss, I'm going to start with the gun, but I might switch to my sword because it might just be faster. The slower movement speed might actually be better for this boss too. I used to move a lot faster because of my legendary accessory, but I jumped into harm's way as much as I jumped out of it. I'm going to switch to my sword. Yeah, this will be faster. It's nice to have options. I've got a good gun for my long range and a katana when I get to get up close or do a lot of damage in a hurry. Hopefully I can find some accessories that accommodate. Is that a purple gun? That looks like a big purple gun. Dangerous shotgun. That sounds like something I should have in my hands. It only does a little bit more damage than my normal gun. It does poison damage, but let's give it a fair try here. I'm thinking it's probably going to lack the range. That's not bad. I think it's just a little too slow given how much damage it does, so I'm going to stick to my other gun, at least for now. I have gone back to using the sword a lot more. It's just keeping me a little bit safer depending on the situation. The gun is still helpful to use, but it's going to depend on the room. I've got a good feeling about this chest and spring shoes again. Finally found the food place now that I'm about done the dungeon, but I'm still gonna go with Super Supreme Pizza plus 45% critical damage. Well, if I know one thing, it's that this blue chest won't give me spring shoes. This is actually a really good find for using a gun. Bullets become bigger and damage increases, 30% speed decrease. That's usually the one I like with my boomerang, which I haven't found in forever, but now the bullets are that big, and the special bullets that big. Time for some more sacrifices at the very least. I've got a lot of garbage, and I'm not going to get rid of the shotgun just yet. Before we fight the boss, we will however take 12 power, 5 max health, 4 defense. Do I use the katana or the gun against the boss? Probably a little bit of both. I'll maybe start with the katana because it's what I'm a little more comfortable with. So far it's going moderately well, and I should be able to start hitting the boss. Actually taking a lot more damage than I should be too because I'm not really paying attention. I might actually die here. I've only got 8 health left. Okay, I've got to kill this thing like right now or I'm gonna die. Whoops. Okay, that layout was good. Wasn't really working for me though. I need to do better. And thanks to the comments on the last video, everyone pointed out that there are item sets. So for a few runs, I'm going to try and gather some of those because apparently that can change the whole dynamic of a run. You find the right items, you'll get huge bonuses. What would be really great is to find an item set involving the katana I have. Hopefully this gives me something absolutely amazing that I can keep forever and ever that's even better than my katana. Rapier of super speed. I kinda like the sound of that. Is it faster than my katana though at 5.41 attacks per second? This is 2 attacks per second. Definitely more dash damage, 6 max health and 2 toughness is pretty good. I'm gonna use that right here just to see the comparison. And is it a one-handed weapon? So I could use a shield with it too. That kind of changes everything too. So it builds up in its attack for sure. This could be good against bosses, but against a lot of enemies, I can see this not being that great. But if you can avoid being hit, it's actually gonna work out really well. So if you're dashing around, yeah, I'm gonna give this a try and see how it goes. Alright, so in rooms like this, you're gonna have to dash a lot, hit things. Whoops, I already got hit. But once it's charged up, like it does a lot of damage. As soon as you get hit, it goes way down though. Tempted to try this, very tempted. And like I said, for now, I'm only gonna be tributing weapons because I want to hold on to my accessories to try and find those sets. But it shouldn't be too long before I'm able to unlock my next legendary. I think overall, I still like the katana better. It's just about as quick, it can be quicker, and it gives me so much more range, and I can use the shurikens. I am gonna try the rapier of super speed against a boss just to see if it is faster than my katana. Problem is, as soon as I get hit though, I'm gonna lose all this speed. I can build it up again pretty easy, but if you combine this with something that gives you lots of evasion, it could be really good because things are gonna have trouble hitting you, but I like the katana better still. Confirmed. Demon's Boots, I don't think I've ever found those before. Leaves a trail of fire, plus 4% attack speed. Those would be really good with my katana. And even some boss fights, because I'll be constantly jumping around but leaving fire on the ground for everything to run into. Does it hurt a lot of... Yeah, it does pretty decent damage actually, I'm surprised. Now if I could just stop getting hit by everything ever, that would be great. I already lost 20 health on the very first room. The bats. Apparently if you get all the bat family together, that's a set. Another big chest. This is another one of the stupid practice warm-up runs, but it's actually giving me lots of cool stuff. Gun barrel wings. Fire bullets on the other side of dash. Definitely gonna hold on to those for a while. I think those might have actually matched with my shotgun that I think I sold. And whatever this is, yeah, that's interesting. What do you think happens if I combine 2 legendary swords together? Probably nothing good. Once I find the item shop, I might buy some items and come back and combine them. I kinda need all my existing items right now. Another free big chest. And a jetpack, which actually does a lot of cool stuff. Enhanced burn damage, 8 power, 5 max health, plus 9% critical damage. That can easily replace something like this. And this jetpack might actually help keep me alive if I can hang out way up high. The shop has some interesting stuff. I'm gonna buy some of this just so I can combine it with another thing, just to see if it turns into anything. But I've also just realized the miniature planet, it lost 3 of its satellites. That probably mixes with things like the spike ball and the watcher to make a set. Because I feel like if you have more things orbiting you, it's going to make a set and do something awesome. Alright, so let's combine the necklace of madness, the gun barrel wings, and the charm of power because it's the only one I don't see being in a set. That's going to give me flamethrower. And I do have enhanced burn damage, so that pairs nicely with a few of my things. We're going to do a lot of fire damage. I'm going to replace my rapier of speed with that. For food before the boss, we're going to take the only thing we can, which is 13 power, 7.3 defense. And I feel like the flamethrower will be good against this boss because it does a whole bunch of damage in a big area in front of it, so it should be able to hit all of that all at once. Not unlike this. So far, so good, I think. Gonna take a little more care to avoid the attacks this time around. It's doing a ton of damage, actually. Okay, cool. This is gonna work out great, I think. That reload time leaves a little bit to be desired for sure, but we're making it work, I think. Where's the last thing? Ow. Okay, that was not very wise of me. Okay, here we go. This might actually finish it off. Nope, but it might actually finish me off. I'm going back to my katana for a second just to be able to kill these and then kill the boss. Yeah, that reload speed on the flamethrower kind of hurts, but it does a ton of damage. Our reward for killing that boss, another katana, which is probably not as good as my legendary one. And my setup will be good for guys like this, that slide around on the ground, they'll just take damage and then I can flamethrower them. I'm actually going to use this ring too, recovers HP each time 10 enemies are killed, plus 1 dash. That's going to replace my bat for now, and I know if I get the bloodstone necklace, that makes a set. Anything that can heal me, I will take happily. I've just realized for the first time ever, you can actually see the item sets. It doesn't tell you what they do until you collect them all, but it tells you what you need to do them, and I was right about the adventure planet. God of Thunder set sounds nice. I know I like some of those items. And you can have sets with legendary items. This one involves my Rapier of Super Speed and Invarox Epaulette. So hopefully I can find those items. I've never made one set my entire time, I don't think. AK-47 and eye patch. Well, at least now I have some idea of where I can check for item set. And we're about to see how much healing I get when I kill an enemy. That was 10 out of 10. I wasn't paying attention to what I was at before. So I'm sure it healed me for a good amount. Looks like my ring gives me 5 health for every 10 enemies I kill, which is actually pretty good, because that's going to make up a lot of difference as long as I stop getting hit by everything ever. The first and potentially only food item I'm going to have, 13 power, 7 max health, 4.3 defense. Gonna sacrifice just a few items, the ones I know can't be used in an item set right now. Basically there anyways, so if I lose all those, not the end of the world. And I can't get anything else in the food store because I just don't quite have enough hunger yet. I was that close. That 13 extra max health would kinda help right now, plus the healing because I'm at only 65 health. Alright, well this should go well. I'm gonna open with the flamethrower and just try and make some fire everywhere. Probably switch to my sword when I realize this isn't gonna work well, but we'll see how this goes. So far so good. Got it down to like a 10th health. I mean, took a 10th health off. And now I'm mostly just getting hit by everything. Can I just hang out up here with my jetpack? Yeah, maybe this'll work. How long does my jetpack last for? Forever? Nope. No, it does not. Okay, well, he's almost dead, but so am I. So let's go back to the ceiling if we can. Where's my flamethrower? Did I do it? No, I died. But also, now that I have some idea of what item sets are, I can look for the proper accessories to get them started right from the very beginning. Look what I found on this run. 35 max health. That's huge. This might be enough to get my tribute up to max again. Yep, there we go. So I got another legendary weapon waiting for me too. For my next food, simple 14 power, 11 max health. So already we're up to 126 health and we're still on the first floor. I was hoping to shop it out some items that would help build this set. For now, I'll stick to an eye patch and I'll buy a boomerang just to use in place of that sword. Then we'll deal with the boss. Hopefully it'll give us a good item for a set. And it gave us steel boots, which are used in some sets, and just give me defense anyway, so that's always helpful. The food shop on floor number 2, 13.2% max health. I'll definitely take that. And also there's sparkling water at the bottom to remove 25 hunger. So now I can buy 11 power, 4.5 defense, plus 3 evasion. 143 max health already. And I know a few of these items are used in sets, particularly these. So I'm going to buy these for now. I don't think they're really going to have any effect on me currently, and also the bomb pouch where if I find a set that matches that. And directly above the shop was this big guy. Well, a Devil's Electric Guitar, which I've never ever seen before. Simply a two-handed weapon. It does a lot of damage. Oh, interesting. I might like this. This is fun. I'm going to try that as my backup weapon. So far, I'm not really sure what to make of it. It's pretty good, but also it's kind of hard to see past, and I make a lot of mess of things when I use this. Definitely a fun idea, but I'm going to stick to my katana as per usual, which kind of sucks right now because I lost a lot of health. So this boss fight, not super confident with. I do have about 90 health. I can do this. I've just got to be careful. So that was that. I was just grinding up some gold again, but found the Samurai's Soul. 30% increase attack speed when using a katana, plus an extra 3%. So I might as well see where this run is going to take me, because I know how good this is. Found the food shop at the end of the dungeon though, but hopefully 33% attack speed. This is actually awesome. Then we'll take plus 11.4 max health right away, just because we can. And now, very, very fast attack speed. So if we find the proper relics or get an item set, we'll really be laughing. Well, this boss might die in record time. Mostly just going to tank through all this, but he's already down to half health, quarter health, 10th health, and dead. That's a good start considering I only lost 18 health. Just gotta be lucky and careful from here moving forward, and I'll have a really, really good run. Riot Shield, which is actually a lot better than my magic shield for some reason. So it's gonna go there, and if I find a good one-handed weapon, well, that's a nice combination. That's also part of a set in itself. I just found a chunk of ice, freezes enemies circling around the adventurer. That means hopefully things will get close, they'll freeze, and then die. Also the food shop right away. As a special food, I don't really like it. Earn 4 more gold each time you obtain gold plus 6 power. I don't really care about gold. I usually have more than enough anyways. So we'll go for the one that boosts our max health plus crit chance and power. Okay, here I think we have a first chance for an actual set, because if you combine the entrenching shovel with the sandbag, it does something. I don't know what. Wasn't planning on spending that much on a shovel, but here we are. Does it do anything? Keep shoveling anywhere, anytime. Entrenching shovel upgrade can attack while airborne. Oh, I see. Okay, so normally you go like that, but you can still do it in the air now for tons of damage, I think. I mean, that could actually be pretty good anytime I want to keep range. Plus 1 dash, 15 to 25, 3.45 attacks per second. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. For example, in this room, I just gotta walk in. It is gonna block my view, so I can't see things like that hitting me, but I like this. The only food that I can eat before the boss is this one, 22 power. I won't say no to more power. Now to find out if this power is going to be good or bad against this boss. If not, I'll switch to my super speed katana, and that should do the trick. So far so good. I'm going to switch to my katana once the things are actually down. But until then, back to these. It's so hard to dodge everything, but okay, here we go. Almost dead now. I feel like this boss got harder on me. Am I imagining things? Boss is dead. I almost died there because I just don't know what to do there. There's so much stuff coming at me that I basically just panic. But it works for me, so off we go. Tactical baton, that goes with my Riot Shield. So we get to explore a new set right now. We take that away, put that there, and that there. Plus 5 power. No, plus 5 toughness, plus 10 power. That toughness is definitely interesting because it reduces a fixed amounts of damage from enemy attacks, so that's way less damage. The problem is you kind of have to use a tactical baton with it, which is okay, but not great. But combined with the plus 1 toughness and the ability to block, it might actually be pretty good. We're going to give this a try for just a little bit. And definitely some interesting items here at the shop today. This one would be good for guns. I'm not using any guns, so I won't worry about that. But Blessings of the Sage, 1 defense, 5 max health, 3 toughness, 5 evasion, 5 block, 3 critical chance, 5 power. That's actually going to match really nicely with my police set. So my toughness now is all the way up to 7, plus all my defense, so I should be taking way less damage than I have been before. This guy's always fun to see what he's going to give me. Recover 1 HP every blank seconds. Okay, so we're recovering health. Oh, and the food shop right away. Things are looking up. Too bad I didn't find this one on the first floor. Basically builds more hunger every floor. I'm not sure how much longer I'll live, so I'm not going to bother with that. 57 hunger, not going to happen. And max health though, yes please. And so far, this is looking pretty good. Nothing's hit me yet. I need to pay attention to how much damage it does, but I think I'm gonna like this set just because I'm so tough right now. And a big chest, hopefully full of something. Siri the Combat Helper. See, that's gonna mix with that other relic I just found at the shop. Plus, that's just better than my little green bat. As much as I like the green bat, I think the thing that fires a homing missile plus gives me all these things is gonna be better. We'll go grab the other thing for the shop before we get too far away. That way we have it just in case we find what we need. Which is gonna be a legendary weapon, but if we do find it, then we're probably going to have the best set we've ever had. So we're going to buy that. And using this accessory, I can just sit here and it's going to attack things for me. And it goes through walls, so this is actually really, really good find. As long as I play patiently, I'll be just fine. So far I'm liking all this set I've got going on. I'm very tough, not doing a ton of damage, but I'm doing enough, and it's all very easy at this point. Yeah, so the amount of attacks this thing can block is great. I just got hit by like 3 things in a row. Nothing hurt me because of all the block potential. Before the boss fight, we need 1 more food. 11 power and 10.2 max health. I'm thinking this will go better than before simply because I'm so much tougher and I can block so much damage. Normally all those things that just hit me, I would have had like 50, 40 health right now. Now I've got way more. I just got to get closer to him to do damage, unfortunately. And all those little guys are going to get annoying with their stunning, but like I've already taken a few hits and I'm only down to 104 health. Blocking everything, doing lots of damage, evading. Yeah, this will work out great. I don't do a lot of damage like I said, but at least I survive, and that's more important than doing damage. And dead. Easy, and I only lost 40 health, and I took a ton of hits. Now I see it. Sets are the way of the future. That looks like a legendary something. This is Red Pickaxe, rare item. It is very quick, 5 to 15, 20 power, minus 30 power, minus 30 defense, so that's probably not going to happen. Alright, well we know how these floors usually go, so off we go. That last floor, I legitimately don't even know what was damaging me. I managed to finish it, but I did lose 17 health, which is too much for any floor. The extra toughness in defense and blocking is actually amazing. I don't have to worry so much about getting hit by every little thing because nothing's really doing much damage. But also neither am I really, and that's starting to hurt me because I can't kill the rooms fast enough, so I'm left taking more damage than I should be. I definitely need to be a little more patient and rely on my little helper to fire those missiles more. I really hope this happens to be the legendary weapon I need to complete the one set. Nope, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be pretty happy with whatever that is anyways. This is the Cosmos Sword, which does 9 power, 15 to 25 damage, attacks every 2 point... That. Interesting. It's pretty quick. And it can also shoot. For now, we're going to stick to my katana because it's that fast. A room like this, I would normally take some damage in. No, I don't have to. I can just let my heat-seeking missiles do all the work and I'll just wait here. Finally found the food shop at the end of the dungeon. Don't need reload speed. I'll take the max health, defense, and power though, that's for sure. I didn't even really know what my thing was shooting, but it was shooting something and beat the level for me. Here's an interesting find. An anvil for upgrading something. I would do my katana, but I know if I do, I won't be able to bring it back, so let's just do my tactical baton to hopefully get more damage out of it. Any little bit of damage right now is really going to help. Extra attack speed, I'll take that for sure. Now it looks like that. More damage, more attack speed. Unfortunately, I can't get any of these power-ups because I'm not hungry enough, but I can take the reload speed, and I might as well because you just never know. Now we'll fight Little Lord Moron. I might switch to my katana at points if I get some free hits on him, but for the most part, I'm going to be using my Riot Shield. Except for right now. Basically, if I think I'm about to be hit, I'm using my Riot Shield, but if I get some open hits, definitely katana, because he stands still for every once in a while. So I'm actually doing pretty good damage just with my baton anyways. Yeah, this is actually really easy now. He's barely going to do any health to me, as long as I don't get crushed too badly by whatever this is. And he's back. This should be about it. My heat-seeking missiles are sure helpful too, because I don't have to do anything for those. Yeah, this might be the easiest boss fight yet. All I gotta do is walk up, hit him. Done. I barely lost over 30 health there. A spatula? Def Salvation. Well, there you go. Extra health, pretty fast attack speed. Nothing I want. I'm liking my items a lot. This might sound crazy, but I'm going to get rid of this for now. It gives me my 30% boost with a katana for this, because I'm using this so much anyways that I can attack pretty quick with the baton now anyway. Now, this dungeon is the one that's usually a problem because of all this kind of stuff doing just too much damage. So hopefully all my protection right now is going to save me from getting too much damage on any floor. Though, you know, results may vary because look at this mess. At least I'm still alive for most of this. Like, I'm alive for long enough to really kind of start to grasp what's even going on. Yeah, even as tough as I am, I just lost a quarter of my health on the first floor. Found the food shop early on, so that makes me feel a little better about this all. We're gonna go with max health and power. Well, the toughness is helping. I mean, I've lost half my health, but normally when I'm here, I would be dead already. I would be long dead after taking this many hits. Not to mention every floor I've hit so far has been an absolute nightmare. There hasn't been one easy floor for me yet. So hopefully I got them all out of the way already and they're all easy now. Not really feeling like it at this point, but we'll see what comes up. This is the first floor that's actually like easy. I can just sit here and let it do all the work. And I'm gonna do that. I'm not gonna go near anything because everything hits me. It's undodgeable. Managed to get through this room with not a ton of damage. Oh, but we're not even done yet. Of course there's more. Not even sure what that thing is. I don't think I've ever even seen one of those before, but it took a lot of my health doing whatever that is. And it's clearly pretty hard to kill because look how little damage my rockets are doing to it. 12 health left. This room's gonna be the end of me. There's no way to do this room without taking a little bit of damage at least. Because look at everything that happens. And I just took a little more damage because do you see these little things right here? These are spikes and they're very hard to see. I found the boss fight. We're not going to try that yet. We're going to go try and get some healing and then we'll maybe just dive into that because any room on this floor is probably harder than the boss fight. Can't quite afford any healing. A few more rooms and I think I'll get there. All I gotta do now is not get hit by anything at all. Well, here's an easy room. And this room will likely be the end of me because look at everything going on. Yep, well there we go. We're down to 1 health already. And yep, I'm just gonna keep moving around and that's that. Okay, well I really learned the value of the sets. The sets make a world of difference. As soon as I start figuring out which ones I like more, this will be easy. Keeping my katana for now because it's still the best.